Hey everybody, I'm here with Gerald and Angelee. How are you guys?
Well, hey there, Stephen. It's sure good to see you again today. Hey, Mr. Stephen, how's everything going today?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, I'm just so happy to be back out here again with all my friends. Yeah, and look, it's Mr. Gerald Pittman. Gerald, how are you today? Oh, Angelee, it was just so good to get that letter from you again. I just know me and all my friends, we really did like getting those letters. Well, I loved sending them, Mr. Gerald.
Well, that's great. So, kids, keep doing good things. That's a good thing because Mr. Gerald feels a lot better.
Yeah, Stephen, I loved getting the letters. And you know who else I talked to that really liked getting the letters?
Who's that?
Mr. Bible.
Oh.
He's been in the quarantine for 2 weeks almost. Yeah, you know, Mr. Stephen, he's really lonely.
Do y'all think we should call him?
Do you think we could?
I think so. Gerald, what do you think?
Oh, I think that would be a great idea. Do you have a cellular telephone?
It just so happens that I do.
Well, that looks awful small to be a cell phone.
Yeah.
Back in my day, they were in bags. Oh, you're kidding, aren't you, Mr. Gerald? No, I'm not. I'm just that old.
Bless his heart. Hang on, let me call, okay? All right. It's ringing. It's ringing. Hey, Mr. Bible. Hey, it's Stephen. I want to put you on speaker because I am with Gerald and with Angelee. Hang on one second. Okay.
Hey, Gerald. Excuse me, Mr. Bible. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good to hear your voice. Hey, Mr. Bible. How you doing? You doing okay today, Mr. Bible?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Bible, have you been social distancing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good to hear, Mr. Bible. Mr. Bible, have you got any cards from the little kiddies at church?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good to hear. Oh, hey, Mr. Bible, did they brighten your day?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Bible, that is so good to hear. Yeah, hey, do you think maybe next week you might be able to get out of the quarantine and come up here and be with us on stage?
Yeah.
Oh, yay! Did you hear that, Stephen?
I heard it.
Yeah!
I did hear that. That's good. Well, let's tell Mr. Bible goodbye, everybody, and then we'll talk a little bit more. Is that good?
Oh, okay, Mr. Bible. We'll see you next week, okay?
Okay, tell him, say bye, kids.
Bye. Bye.
All right. Well, there's a great passage in Philippians chapter 2, and it talks about Jesus, and Paul says, have this mind in yourselves as Christ also had. So he wants us to think like Jesus. And he says, now Jesus existed in the form of God, but he didn't consider it robbery to be equal with God. But he emptied himself and became a servant for our sake.
Are you saying he got sick? Like he emptied himself?
No, not that. Not that way, Angelee.
No, Angelee, not like that.
But what he did, he left the glory of heaven and he came to the earth, and that's how he emptied himself. That's right. And so he became like one of us. Now, Jesus isn't like us because he lived in heaven with God. So he was grand and majestic and holy, but he took on human body so that he could understand what it's like to be human and so that he could serve us.
Oh, so you're saying he was a servant.
That's right. And so the point that Paul's making with that verse in Philippians 2 is that we should think like Jesus. So if we think we're big and mighty and strong and great, he said we should think low of ourselves and serve our fellow humans. Just like kids, you've been serving everybody by calling, by writing cards, and just doing good deeds. So we too can serve one another and do good things.
You know what, Mr. Stephen?
What's that?
I love riding the cars because they let me draw pictures. And this month, I drew a picture of me and Mr. Gerald, and we were on the swing. Oh, Angelee, it was such a good picture. I framed it, and I put it on my refrigerator.
Those things always make you feel a little better, don't they, Mr.
They
Gerald?
do make me feel better. I'm just so thankful to go to a church like Glendale that has little kiddies that'll do stuff like that, Mr. Stephen.
That's real
well, we
nice.
love doing it, Mr. Gerald, okay? So we'll keep doing it.
So we can also remember our lesson a few weeks ago about Dorcas.
Oh, I always want to be a dork now.
Yeah, we can be like Dorcas and we can do good deeds and serve. So let's wave bye to the kids and say, keep up the good work, kids.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.